What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Specifically in today's video, we have to talk about the market consolidation and the sideways boring trading that's been happening over the past couple of days and what is most likely going to be happening today. Although we are setting ourselves up for some pretty big things to come in the very near future within some of these cryptos that will pretty much make or break the next couple of months for the stock market as well as for cryptocurrency. It's going to be, one or the other, but until that time comes, we are seeing a lot of this sideways stagnation. You can see on the S&P 500, for example, we have about an hour before it opens, but yesterday brought us absolutely nothing. It did not help us in either direction and pretty much just fell sideways. Now, there is a chance that this could be gearing us up for a potential double bottom. That's the goal. Fingers crossed here. You can see clearly the double bottom forming here, but that's only if we can break above that. If we can, and we could start to head back up, we have, the neckline to retest, and then we should start to see a run back to the upside. And I'm hoping that this is what comes. It actually aligns everything very well with tomorrow's news. As you guys know, we are getting CPI inflation data for September. We're also getting the information for core inflation. If both of those are lower than what it was last month, we are setting ourselves up for a potential run to the upside. And I don't think we're going to get that information until, I believe, 8:30 a.m. That's when we'll find out the core inflation numbers from, I think it's called the BLS, a Bureau of something, or something along those lines. If you know, let me know in the comments. But that will really gear where these markets are, where their markets are going to be going to. So stick around for tomorrow. So I feel like that's going to have the most influence on, the stock market and cryptocurrency. Obviously, that's what everybody's focusing on, as you know, since rates, and it will also determine how interest rates are going to be, if they're going to continue to, raise them, so on and so forth here. Because if we could see, a month, 2, 3 months of correction back down, inflation heading lower, that would ultimately be a good sign that the Feds don't need to raise rates any higher because inflation's coming back down. But we'll see, because right now things aren't looking too good. Now we're also going to be looking at things like Bitcoin, which again is just consolidating downwards as we're in, and yesterday brought us nothing, so it's another day of consolidation. We are still in a very, very, very critical point. We'll talk about more. Ethereum, we changed the charts ever so slightly. Instead of seeing some sort of ascending fractal, which we still could draw, I'm just going to leave it here. We are on the daily. I'm going to leave it here just for right now, but you guys can see there is some sort of pattern still forming here. I actually think it looks better like this. We were originally on the 4-hour price, and the 4-hour just didn't look right anymore. So now I'm adjusting things to the daily, and you can see we're still forming a symmetrical triangle, much bigger than what we had originally anticipated. But we are seeing a triple top and a triple bottom here. We are filling in this gap, and we are going to end coincidentally right at the major resistance level of this downtrend here, and a decision is going to have to be made. Which side are we going to be moving to? Now, moving forward here, you can see similar things within the XRP charts as well. XRP hopefully has hit a bottom here, and we can hopefully reverse off this and start to rally upwards. Now, it's not going to be some incredible rally. It's not going to be 50%, but we could see maybe a 2 or 3% run to the upside here, which is not enough in a bear market to be making, some positive trades. But, if we do decide to break bearish here, we can also short it. It's just when we kind of fall sideways and stagnate sideways that the markets get pretty boring and you can't really do much. So we do have to be patient and wait to see what exactly happens with that. Otherwise, guys, I did recently post a video yesterday on my second channel, and I do have another video that I'm working on now that everything's back up and running here. Make sure to go check this video out. Link is down in the description. It's pretty cool. Let me know what you think about it. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, as you can see, top 10 cryptocurrencies don't look the best. It's another day yet again of sideways consolidation. Market is only down about 0.81%. And obviously, like I said before, when markets are stagnant, it's the most boring time for crypto. If the markets are dumping, obviously nobody's happy about, Bitcoin falling to 10K, but it is volume, and volume is needed to make trades, whether we're shorting the market or whether we're buying in and longing the market to the upside here. Movement is necessary for trades. If we're just trading sideways here, you can't really do much. So, hopefully we can start to stir some movement up in the next couple of days, and hopefully that comes tomorrow, specifically with the inflation data. But as you guys can see, for the most part, we've pretty much been on a steady decline downwards, long term, a very slow decline downwards. But yesterday and today have pretty much seen nothing but sideways movement here, and it's getting boring. It really is. But it is, setting us up because we are starting to run out of time. We can only trade sideways for so long before we start to hit some roadblocks, and that's pretty much come for the S&P 500, for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, and for most of these cryptocurrencies. And let me explain. So we'll start with XRP here. XRP has managed to, we had a symmetrical triangle forming here on the 4-hour and the daily. We broke bullish, swung to the upside, and now we're bouncing off bottom support. So what was once a resistance for many, 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 many months, retesting this downtrend here, we're starting to trend above it. But we could very easily correct back down, as we've done this in the past. We've seen prices correct back down. We've seen us dip above it, time and time again. The only difference is on the weekly, we've confirmed pretty much closing above it. We haven't done that at all on the weekly. The daily we have, but not the weekly. And you can see just last week we closed above here. Even though we're correcting downwards to today and this week, that doesn't necessarily mean we're out of the woods just yet. We could easily correct back to the downside here, but for the most part, we could also bounce off here. It's a better sign than we've had in a very long time for the possibilities of seeing XRP kind of see a run to the upside here. Now, again, we're not in a bull market. By no means are we in a bull market, but we could see a period of uncertainty trend sideways and can confirm that we are out of a bear market, and that could ultimately allow us to kind of swing sideways. We could easily see 75 cents, so on and so forth here. Not $3, not $1.80, but we could see movement to the upside here, which is really what we're all looking for right now. So really, we're looking to see, and that's pretty much what we're gambling on right now, is that we bounce off this bottom support because the weekly closed us above here, and we could maybe see a run up to 59 cents, nothing crazy like that. Moving forward, XRP is also hitting some sort of bottom. So notice here, Ethereum. XRP is hit a bottom here, and we're starting to potentially see, we're setting ourselves up for a run to the upside here. Ethereum is doing a similar pattern. We have a symmetrical triangle here, filling in the gap. We've also bottomed off, hit support. You can see this bottom support here is very strong. We're setting ourselves up for a possible little pump to the upside from $12.95 that we're trading at up to $13.34. It is a very small trade, but it's enough to be able to get in and out and still make profit from bottom support to the top. It's about a 4.5 to maybe, I'd say 4.5% run, which leveraged can make you quite a bit of money here. So there is a possibility that we see a little rally to the upside here, a very small rally to the upside, whatever you want to call it here. Same thing goes with Bitcoin. This is probably the most important crypto to look at right now because of the implications this would have on the market here. You can see we've been stagnating for a very long time. Notice here, and I wouldn't tell anybody to buy in. I don't tell anybody to buy in. Personally, for me, the time I'd be buying in is once we get confirmation here, and it's very simple. We have two, lines to look at. We have this downtrend. We have this support here. This is it. That's all you need to pay attention to over the next couple of days. This will confirm the next move that we make on these markets here. We have been in a descending fractal since November 15th of 2021. We've had November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. All this consolidation in total. I'll tell you how many days it's been. We could even start it from here. It's been over 400 days of sideways consolidation, a bear market. We've had over a year bear market right now, and we're coming down to bottom support. You can see not only are we filling in this gap here, we've now managed to find some sort of vital support level, which was the previous all-time high, right at around $18,500 to about $20,000. Seems to be kind of the sticking point for Bitcoin right now, filling in this gap here. It is extremely vital, and I know you don't hear it in my voice, but it is extremely important that we see how this plays out over the next couple of days. An easy confirmation for buy-in would be, hey, we break above this, let's say above 20K. We close at any point a weekly or daily candle above $21,000, playing it conservative. I would be buying in, expecting to see a very important run to the upside. No bull rally, nothing up to 70K. I don't think that's going to lead us up to there. There is this little gray area of consolidation that usually happens between the two. We then see gray area. So I'm looking for something like this to happen. Something along the lines of that. Then we'll get ready for the next bull run, something along those lines. So that's what I'm paying attention to. It's a very easy 100% run is what I'm expecting here, but it all has to do with how we play this candle out. How do we react with this? If we start to close below here, we close at 18.4, game over. We're going to see a very big, very quick, subtle drop, or sorry, devastating drop to about $11,000, $10,000 very quickly. Vice versa, we close above a very strong rally to the upside. And that's really what we're paying attention to and why it's so important. And you can see the struggles we're having here on the daily. The amount of days now, it's been over a week where we've attempted continuously to break above, break above, break above, break above, break above. No luck. And we correct downwards. So it's hit or miss at this point. That's what we're paying attention to. That's what we're waiting for. Obviously, all these trades are done on Bityard, the #1 cryptocurrency exchange that we like to use here on the channel. As you guys can see, link is down in the description. If you do decide to sign up with my link and click on mystery box, once you sign up, you can get some free crypto, which is super cool. They offer leveraging, buy long, you can short, you can even use the demo account to test your skills completely risk-free, which is super cool. With that all being said, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.